Deciding when I got Jerusalem's lion. What? Stop playing, boy! What's going on, everybody? My name is Caleb. This is Art. You are fearfully, wonderfully made. Today it's time for you to change the world, and we're gonna have another mango moment. So, today for my mango moment, I was in the grocery store and I saw some Pop-tarts, and so I bought them, and it says here that they are tropical mango Pop-tarts. I am very skeptical of this, but we're gonna try it. So, something else I wanted to talk to y'all about was 2 Peter chapter 1. 2 Peter chapter 1. So I'm gonna eat this Pop-tart and I'm gonna let you know how I feel about it. I mean, I guess it's mango. Is there any actual mango in here? 2% or less of mango powder. I feel played. Yeah, I feel real played. But it is mango flavored. I should have known, because look at the box, yo. Look at that. There is no mango anything on top of that box. But it does taste like a rip-off version of some sort of Hispanic pastry. I can't remember the name of it. It's like a pastry with like fruits in the middle of it. I'm gonna text my boy Zasher right now.
Minding my business, I run it like fitness, my first bit of witness. India, I get it, we still independent, spirit is sin.
And he didn't have an answer for me. All right, so that's great. Anyways, I guess this is okay. It's not top 10. I'm kind of disappointed in its mango flavoring, but one thing we can't be disappointed in is the Word of God. So let's go into the Word of God. I was reading this, one of the verses I like to read, 2 Peter chapter 1, verse 10 and 11. All right. Actually, yeah, verse 10 and 11. So in 2 Peter chapter 1, verse 10, it says this, in the King James Version it says, wherefore the rather, brethren, giving diligence to make your calling and election sure, for if you do these things, you shall never fail. In the NLT version it says, so dear brothers and sisters, work hard to prove that you're among those who God has called and chosen. Do these things and you will never fall away. So I just want to encourage you today to continue to grow in the faith. When the Bible talks about election, I think I did another video on this before. When the Bible talks about election, it's saying that God has called you to do something. So God is calling us to live in a way in which people know that we live for Him. Well, how do we know that? Well, we're going to go back a couple verses, excuse me, and see what it says in the text. It says this, supplement your faith with a generous portion of moral excellence. So God is saying that if you want to live for Him, by His Spirit, God will give you the ability to continue to increase your faith with moral excellence, moral self-control, and self-control with patience, and patience with endurance, and then with endurance, godliness, and godliness with brotherly affection, and brotherly affection with love for everyone. So if you love everyone, if you have self-control, if you have moral excellence, if you're consistent in what you do, if you're endurant in what you do, and you try to live for God, the Bible is saying that this is how you make your calling and election sure, right? It says, I think of course, there's another verse. I can't find it. My Bible pages won't turn, right? It says, and therefore I will remind you to these things, even though you already know about them, to stand firm in the truth and what you've been taught. Why? Because when you stand firm in the truth and what you've been taught, you're going to be consistent. And you're not going to let people down. Y'all know I love mangoes. This was a minute letdown. But when you stay in the Spirit of God, God will never let you down. So that's about all I got for today. My name is Caleb. This is Art. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. And today it's time for you to change the world. Change the world. Eat mangoes. Drink water. But really though, what is the name of that pastry? It's like a Hispanic Latin pastry. I had it at this Hispanic restaurant one time too. It's closed now. And my friend's mom did it to me one time. She was Panamanian. I can't remember the name of it. If you know the name of it, please let me know in the comments. Thank you.